open the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Paging the Bulldog, Mike Bianchi.
The sports page is brought to you by Don Mealy Chevrolet out there in Claremont. Nobody does trucks or EVs like Don Mealy Chevrolet. In fact, I was talking to Jason, the GM, earlier this week. You can get up to $15,000 off right now on a EV out at Don Mealy Chevrolet. Unbelievable. Check them out, donmealychevy.com if you want to shop online. Magic getting it done. They welcome back the Franz Wagner last night to the Kia Center. He hadn't played in 9 straight games, missed 25 of the last 27 games with that high ankle sprain. He returned last night, and the Magic blew out the Milwaukee Bucks 118-99. That's their third straight victory. Anthony Black led the way, 26 points. Desmond Bane had 25. The Franz only played 17 minutes. They're going to sort of manage his minutes as he gets back into playing shape. But he looked good. He knocked down a couple of threes, scored 14 points, had 5 assists. The Magic right now, I saw this stat this morning. This is the first time in 474 days that the Magic have had a fully healthy roster.
Wow.
400. Oh. That was the beginning of last season since they had a fully healthy roster. So hopefully they stay healthy. And I hate to keep harping on this, but the Magic's defense is the key to their offense. And we saw it last night. They were making stops. They were getting steals. They were running up, getting runouts on their steals. Jalen Suggs only scored 7 points, but man, that guy had 5 steals, 10 assists. The Magic had caused 20 turnovers overall last night on the Bucks.
And I'm fine with them doing limited play with the Franz because, like you said, let's just keep the roster healthy.
I don't want to try to lay any claim or steal any glory here, but I can't help but notice this little win streak started once I brought up the idea of gassers. Ain't no player going to want to run no gassers, and having that idea float down and maybe reach the coaching staff. Who knows? Who knows?
Speaking of the NBA, a couple things we need to get rid of, including gassers. Tribute videos. Last night, Gary Harris came back to town for the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Magic did a video tribute for Gary Harris. And nothing against Gary Harris, but he was with the Magic for 5 years. Do you guys ever remember anything Gary Harris ever did for the Magic? Any play? Anything?
Nope.
Okay. I mean, if like Dwight Howard comes back, okay, you can do a tribute video for Dwight Howard. But Gary Harris, get rid of those. Also, get rid of the NBA dunk contest. They announced the participants in the dunk contest. Right? There's 4 players, including the Magic's rookie Jace Richardson, who's like 6'1", and I don't ever remember seeing him dunk, all right? But Jace, there's 4 people in the dunk contest. None of them start for their respective teams. So get rid of the dunk contest as well.
Just like we should get rid of the birthdays.
And just like we should, definitely don't want to get rid of the birthdays, but we do need to get rid of the Pro Bowl games as well. So
I'm with you on that. Hey, there was a big upset in college basketball last night.
Absolutely. Arizona loses their first game of the season. Number 1 ranked Kansas takes them down. Kansas is good. They're number 9. But Kansas was playing without their best player, Darren Peterson, who's projected to be the number 1 pick in the draft. In fact, there were all these scouts there last night to see Darren Peterson, but he didn't play because he got the flu. But it didn't matter because Kansas still ended up winning that game 82-78. Winter Olympics news. I mean, we knew Lindsey Vonn broke her leg, but on that downhill run, but I guess it's really badly broken. She went on, posted on Instagram that she suffered a complex tibia fracture that will require multiple surgeries to fix properly. That's what she wrote on Instagram. Again, she was trying to win a gold medal in what was her last Olympics, 41 years old. And after her crash, the social media world, the clanging cymbals were like, why was she allowed to ski? She had a torn ACL. And I'm like, because she qualified and she chose to ski. It was her decision. She wanted to go for it. Don't blame anybody. Besides, we don't even know if the ACL tear had anything to do with the crash. In fact, Lindsey Vonn herself said in that Instagram post yesterday that her arm clipped the gate, which you can clearly see, and that sort of threw her off and caused the crash.
Hey, I found a whole new appreciation for ice skating yesterday, accidentally.
You did?
Yeah. The wife loves the ice skating, and she had it on, and she goes, "Come in here a minute." And somebody was skating to Thunderstruck from AC/DC.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, that's different. That's that'll work.
That brings him in.
Yeah. I don't know about that. It brought me in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the him I'm talking about.
Right. Maybe a little Metallica coming next, huh? Yeah. By the way, the L.A. Raiders trying to siphon off some of that Seattle Seahawks success. They hired, we knew it was going to happen, but they hired Seattle Seahawks offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak as their new head coach. That was officially announced Monday, although it had been rumored for quite some time. Other sports news, big news in college basketball, that Alabama player, Charles Bediako, that had played 3 years in the G League and got a temporary injunction so he could come back and play for Alabama. A judge ruled yesterday in Tuscaloosa, you can't do that. So now Charles Bediako's college basketball career is over again.
So where's he go play now? Does he go back to the G League?
I think the reason he came back to college basketball is he wasn't making as much money in the G League as he could have made at Alabama.
God almighty, man.
That's exactly why he came back. Although Alabama said he wants to get his degree. I'm like, yeah,
no, he doesn't.
Whatever.
You got players saying that left and right these days.
I want to go back and get my degree. Did you? Yeah, well, we talked about this last week when Taco Bob was gone. The Gators' new coach, John Summerall, their new football coach, said he's going to get a temporary injunction to get Tim Tebow back on the roster.
Yeah. God.
Oh, man.
All right.
So what'd you tell me about the Winter Olympics? The medals are breaking?
Some of the medals are coming loose from the ribbons and breaking, and the Olympic Committee's like, hey, take it a little easy with those things there. And,
yeah, they're jumping up and down, and when they jump up and down, it gets separated.
Budgetary cuts, I guess, huh?
I don't know, man. I actually had the figures last week. I shared on if an Olympic athlete wanted to melt down and sell their medals, what they would get for them.
How much? How much for a gold medal? Is it pure gold?
No, it's not. It's not solid, but it was still a couple $1,000s. Silver was a decent amount, and the bronze aren't even bronze; they're copper.
You worked that hard to make it in the Olympics. Get a gold medal, and you're gonna roast it down. Come on, Pat.
Hey, man, sometimes times are tough. Your curling career can only go so far.
Yeah,
right.
Those Olympic curlers don't make much money after the Olympics.
Right.
I guess there is a pro curling league, though, isn't there?
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, you can always catch up with him weekday afternoons over on FM 96.9 The Game. His show is called Game On with Brandon Kravitz. It's 3 o'clock when that kicks off weekdays.
3 to 6 p.m. Happy birthday to the late, great Metallica bassist, Cliff Burton, master of the puppets. I'm pulling your strings, baby. Oh.
It's of the puppets, Bob.
Oh, yeah.
Of the puppets.
New version.
Yeah, right.